Have those numbers with
You were asked these questions in September. You were told in advance of this hearing that they would be asked again, and you were advised to have answers for us. These are basic questions of data. I'm astonished and appalled that you would appear before this committee with all of this advance notice and not be prepared to answer these basic questions.
So, Mr. Chairman, as you understand, I am the director of USCIS. I obviously am going to do my best to get back to you.
There's no excuse for you appearing before this committee unprepared to ask or to answer questions that you were specifically informed would be asked.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm diving into a heated exchange that recently took place in Congress. Congressman Tom McClintock confronted USCIS Director Jaddou about her lack of preparation and failure to answer critical questions related to immigration. This is an issue that touches on government accountability, immigration policy, and oversight at the highest levels. If you care about transparency in government, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let's jump into the details.
September.
In response to one question, I again repeat my question. For the third and final time, how many aliens who've entered the country pursuant to CHNV since October 2021 have changed their immigration status?
At the moment, I don't have those numbers with me, but
this is outrageous. How many aliens who've entered the country pursuant to CHNV since October 2022 remain CHNV parolees?
Again, I don't have those numbers with me.
You were asked these questions in September. You were told in advance of this hearing that they would be asked again, and you were advised to have answers for us. These are basic questions of data. I'm astonished and appalled that you would appear before this committee with all of this advance notice and not be prepared to answer these basic questions.
So, Mr. Chairman, as you understand, I am the director of USCIS. I obviously am going to do my best to get back to you.
There's no excuse for you appearing before this committee unprepared to ask or to answer questions that you were specifically informed would be asked.
And
this is a dereliction of duty, among other things, and frankly, a contempt of this Congress.
Mr. Chairman, with all due respect, this is a process that you're asking about.
These are basic data numbers. And again, it's not like you're being surprised by them. You've been asked these questions since September, and you were told they would be specifically asked at the outset of this hearing as you prepared to be here.
Yes, and that's why.
And yet you come here completely unprepared.
That is exactly why I did my best to ensure we could answer what I could answer.
This is one of the saddest appearances by an agency head that I have observed in now 16 years in the U.S. House of Representatives. Let me ask you this. You posted a FAQ response back in October noting that there is no parole process under any of the CHNV parolee processes. How many CHNV aliens have had their parole expire and have not changed their immigration status?
So again, those are figures that not only require review of our systems at USCIS,
that you've had
but this
since
is a
September
joint
and were
program
told
with
to be asked.
CBP.
Let me ask again. For aliens who are not re-paroled, does their employment authorization terminate immediately upon the expiration of their parole?
Employment authorization was granted for the period of parole. So if that parole period ends, so would the employment authorization document.
Well, why would an alien who has no legal means of being in the U.S. still be able to work legally in the U.S.?
The employment authorization document is tied very directly to the end period of the parole.
What's the largest number of aliens that one supporter has sponsored between October 2022 and present?
Again, another question that I tried to get answered by today, but unfortunately it requires more work and not just work at USCIS.
Well, let me ask you this. What percentage of your workforce is still working at home?
I don't have the answer to that, but what I can say with regard to
What do you mean you
remote
can't
work.
answer that question? That's another fundamental basic question of administration. How many of your employees are still working at home?
I don't have that answer with me, but I can get it for you. That is definitely. But what I can say is that USCIS has never been more efficient than it is today, and has never been more secure
Your appearance
and
here
more
today,
full of integrity
your
than it is
appearance here
today.
today totally contradicts that conclusion.
These policies directly impact job opportunities and the integrity of our immigration system. If you're finding this breakdown helpful, hit that like button. McClintock asked a basic administrative question. What percentage of USCIS employees are still working from home? Again, Director Jaddou didn't have an answer. She claimed USCIS has never been more efficient or secure. But McClintock wasn't buying it, and neither should we. How can you claim efficiency while failing to provide basic oversight data? Do you think remote work is affecting USCIS's operations? Drop your thoughts below. I'd love to hear them. If you believe that government agencies should answer to the people, share this video, hit the subscribe button, and join the conversation. Let's keep holding our leaders accountable, one story at a time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.